Mrs. Hayden is just like, she's always been my favorite teacher. From the second I had her, literally the first day of class, she's just given me the most out of any teacher that I've ever had. Like some of my friends that I've talked to about her, they're just like, she's just the best. She's my favorite. And these are people who want to be like engineers and like math majors that English obviously isn't their favorite thing, but like Mrs. Hayden is just the best teacher. She just gives like everything that she has to her students, and that's like the best thing about her. And I think if you ask like most students, that's generally the answer that I get.
Aaliyah is a fantastic student in my advanced placement class. She's absolutely wonderful, very literary, very poetic. She has a fantastic writing style. She's just the superb student you would always want to have in your class. I was really surprised. I had no idea she'd actually written the essay. My students had. I had two other students who had written, but Aaliyah surprised me by saying, I wrote about you, and guess what, we won. It was quite the surprise.
One student often gets stressed out about writing to the point where she basically shuts down, but Mrs. Hayden sits with her and talks her through everything to get her thoughts organized. By the end of the class, she's ready to write her paper and feels a million times better. She just like is very individualized about every person. Like if she gives us an essay writing assignment, she gives them tips on like what they can do to make the writing better, and like she just makes sure everybody is doing their best.
There is never a time that I will say no to a student. If I get an email at midnight asking for a recommendation, I'll have it for them in 5 hours for them for their essay contest or whatever they're applying for.
Well, she's the reason I want to be an English teacher. Just seeing like the passion in what she's talking about, like you can tell she loves what she's doing. And she loves like every book we're reading. She just is so into it, and I felt the same way. Like I felt the same passion that she did. Walking into her classroom is not like, it's not like, ugh, I'm going to my next class. It's like, yay, I'm home. Like, it just feels like it's where you're supposed to be. I mean, maybe not for everyone, but for a huge English nerd like me, it's like, this is home.